It's joyful coming into the office, having reclaimed our space on Capitol Hill as Black, queer, and trans folks. It feels like coming home sometimes. Hi, I'm Jaelynn Scott, Executive Director, Lavin Rights Project. People keep asking me, how is our staff doing? And I'm so concerned when I walk through that door, everyone's just gonna be completely exhausted. But I walk in and they're all laughing. They're loud, too loud for an office, but they're singing and enjoying themselves, and they are surprisingly okay right now. I hope that says something about the culture that we've built. We really, truly believe in showing up in authenticity as Black folks, as queer folks, and as trans people. And right in the heart of that authenticity, I think, is joy.
My name is Bryanna Jenkins, and my role at Lavin Rights Project is Policy Director. I've had previous jobs where I could only bring my Blackness into the space or only bring my transness into a space, so it's really nice to work somewhere I don't have to choose how I show up.
Lavin Rights Project, we see ourselves as a Black feminist organization, a Black trans feminist organization. What that means is that, we use Black trans feminism as our lens. We do believe that the work that we're doing here is for everyone. Everyone.
Our approach needs to be informed by what's going on in the country. What exists in the country as a whole exists in the Pacific Northwest.
Intersectionality is a strategy. It's not a synonym for diversity, right? It's about Black women and centering Black women. It's about Black trans women and centering Black trans women as praxis, and looking at all of the intersectional loops, the strings that tie our oppression and also our glory together, right?
In order to power build, you have to teach somebody that they have power. And then you also have to teach them how to be strategic about using that power, wielding that power, how to share that power.
I think my message to other leaders, please go back and remember the conversations that Black, queer, and trans people were having with you, really at its height in the summer of 2020, but even before then. If you want to actually make change, then you need to actually focus in on the most marginalized and figure out a strategy for them that will fan out for everyone else. And we've been saying it. This is not new for anyone that is probably watching this. We weren't listened to. I think now is the time for us to move past our imposter syndrome, move past our self-doubt, be willing to mess everything up because you can't mess it up any worse than it is at the moment, and to be bold.